As December approaches, the time for the final experiment is also coming closer. And I thought it's time that I brought my insights to this as well. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Heinrich, the real nuclear physicist. Today we'll be doing something a bit different, as I won't necessarily be reacting to anything like we've been used to, but I'll be sharing my thoughts on something that's coming up in the near future. If you've been following the argument between the flerf community and the real world, you will probably know what the final experiment is. A couple of regular people, along with a couple of flerfs, are heading down to Antarctica to see the 24-hour sun. As this has been making the waves around, a lot of flerfs have gone back on their words that they have said, and these flerfs include David Weiss as well as Eric Dubé, where they originally claimed that a 24-hour sun in Antarctica isn't possible, and now they claim that they've never said that it's not possible. Now the question still remains, why is the final experiment the final nail in the coffin for Flatlandia? Putting it shortly, on a disk, the outside can't be illuminated by a local sun whilst the center spot is dark. And I'm putting the term locally there because there has now been videos from the flerfs where they claim that the sun is not local anymore, but that the light source is outside of the dome, with refraction playing a part in why we will see that the outside edge is lit up and not the center. Now, this solution gives more problems than it actually gives solutions. First of all, the atmosphere isn't made of glass. And if you just say that glass is just an analog for the atmosphere is still not uniform dense throughout. The density decreases as you go up, which again does not work on the flat Earth. And secondly, we aren't viewing the sun from outside of this dome. We are inside of it. Which brings us to the third point. If we are inside the dome and the sun outside, you would constantly see the sun above your head, no matter where you are on Earth, unless you're underground in a cave. In reality, on the other hand, we really don't need to change anything actually. Why? Because 24-hour sun in Antarctica in the North Pole makes sense on the globe. It's the flat earthers that now constantly need to change their model to fit this new narrative that's going to come from the 24-hour sun in Antarctica. With all that said, let's get to what I really think will happen with the final experiment and thereafter. Since we've already seen flat earthers going back on their word about saying 24-hour sun is not possible, to people being ostracized like they are lepers from the community, like Jaren, who is willing to go, willing to learn, willing to see. So honestly, I don't think it would change much. It would change what they put forward, how they put it forward, and what they claim could be possible on a flat Earth and what could not be possible on a globe. And what we won't see is anything to support these claims. But with all that said, that's my 2 cents on the final experiment. Good luck to Pastor Will Duffy, who's organizing this whole thing, and I really hope it does make a difference in at least the flerfs who are going along. I know this video is not what we are used to on this channel, but I thought I'd just put my thoughts out there. If you enjoy my content, feel free to share it with all your friends and family, and a huge thank you to all my Patreon and YouTube members. If you want to join the team, head down to the description. As always, I'm Heinrich, the real nuclear physicist, and I'll see you next time.